Hello, hello, and welcome back. We are on to our step 7 of our skills and system, getting someone started right. And we kind of mentioned duplication before, just briefly. Again, duplication is so incredibly important. One of the biggest reasons I know for me personally, the main reason why I chose this profession is because of the leverage that's available here. Otherwise, we could just go out and get any other side hustle or any other job and still be trading time for money. But I came into this, and I'm sure many of you can relate, that you probably came into this for this reason as well, and that is for real leverage and both financial freedom and time freedom because of what leverage can do. And duplication is what is going to provide you and give you that leverage so that you can create the time freedom and the financial freedom and the ideal life that you want to achieve out of building this. So getting someone started right, it's really important that you do this the same exact way every single time so that we do have that duplication. And what you're going to do, this is at this point of the process, this person has already enrolled and their box is on their way to their doorstep, and they have either decided that they are going to be a customer, or you ask them to take a look at the products, or you ask them to take a look at the business and they said yes. You already send them their link, they're already signed up, and they're just waiting for their box to arrive. So what you want to do with that person is you want to tell them to text you immediately as soon as their box arrives and tell them that you want to do a 5 to 10 minute welcome call with them. And if you are doing, when you're doing this, if this is someone that is getting started for the products, then you are going to do the new member checklist with that person. And you can find that in the file tab of the Bright Light Tribe systems, or the Bright Light Tribe builders. Or if you Google Isagenix new member checklist, you will find that. And you will want to save those, and you can save that on your iPad and follow along as you're talking to people and doing this welcome call, or you can just print them out and have them available. And what that checklist is going to do is it's going to make sure that you're hitting all those little steps to make sure that this person is getting started the best way possible. So for example, it's going to make sure that you're going to be checking off if they have their IsoLife app downloaded. You're going to be checking off if they're plugged into the Facebook groups, and you are going to be checking off that you told them about the IsoBody challenge and all the perks and benefits of that. And in that new member checklist, it is also going to have our magic wand question. So if you forgot this step during the discovery call, then this is your next opportunity and your best chance to be able to still ask that question. And you'll see it in the new member checklist. It is a very last question, and it's going to ask them if they would like to be a customer, or if they would like to get their products paid for, or if they would like to build the business. And you're going to ask them what option is going to fit best for you. And then based on that answer, you are going to do one of a few things. If they say that they just want to be a happy customer, then you are going to say, you're going to support them. You are going to check in with them a lot in the beginning, especially if they are doing the 30-day system. If they're doing the 30-day system, there's going to be a little bit more product coaching. So you want to make sure that they are following the system and just kind of reviewing that system with them. Let them know, you're going to do your ionics once a day. You can either do that in the mornings or at night. You're going to be replacing 2 meals a day with the shakes, snacks in between, a balanced dinner at night. If it is someone that is a guy or someone that is a little bit higher in body weight, then I will suggest that they do that. It might look like replacing 2 meals a day with the shakes and then having 3 to 4 snacks throughout the day, and then replacing a balanced dinner at night. And then I always tell them to really follow the 30 days closely and really focus on following the system for those first 30 days so that they can get the most out of it, and that they can really get some transformative results, and that they can really focus on balancing and cleansing and releasing toxins with the first 30 days. And then after the first 30 days, I let them know that you can be a little bit more flexible, still following the system, but living your life, not, going for ice cream with your kids or having popcorn at the movies with your boyfriend, those types of things. Okay. So, and if they're also if they say that they just want to be a customer only, again, you're checking in with them more so in the beginning. You're helping them plan out their cleanse day, and you're plugging them into the Facebook groups and just following off those little check markers in the new member checklist. Now, if they choose option 3, they're interested in building the business, then you'll notice in that new member checklist that if you scroll down and go to page 2, it's going to show casual share or business builder checklist. And it has all the specific questions that you can ask them right there. Questions like what their ideal life is like, how much time that they have, who do they know. They have a spot where you actually start helping them build out their list. And it talks a little bit about events. So that's what you want to do. You want to, if they say that they're interested in doing the business, at that point, then you're going to go through the casual share and business builder checklist with that person. And then you're also going to move on to the executive launch steps. And secondly, if they haven't already, you want to make sure that they watch the compensation plan video. And what you can also do is you can print off some of the Crystal map to the map to Crystal executive roadmap, and you can print off the cycle sheet, and you can show them, you share, they share, so they have an idea of what they can make in their first 60 days, 90 days, 120 days with the upfront bonuses. And then you're sharing the cycles with them and what it can look like for the long-term residual income component to it. Okay, so you can take those sheets along with you. I will put the cycle sheet in our file tab of the Business Builders Facebook page, and the Map to Crystal Executive is already in the file tab. And then if this person says that they are interested in being a casual sharer, again, you're going to let them know that they're going to earn $120 to $500 back, depending on the product introductory bonuses. They're going to earn that money back right away when they share with 2 people. And you're going to go to, when they say that they want to get the products paid for, you're also proceeding to the casual share and the business builder checklist. And then the next step to that is going to be going to the associate launch step and reviewing the Map to Crystal executive with them and showing what you shared, they shared looks like. You can draw this out for them. You can watch a video with them. There are some really good 3 to 4 minute videos on this as well. So you can show them exactly what it's going to look like, and you're going to do that with them together. So you're going to build out the list with them on that checklist, and you want to book a meeting from a meeting. So when you're in this first meeting and they say that they want to get the products paid for, you're going to say, okay, great, let's do this together. We're going to do this together. Who do you know? We're going to reach out to those people together, and you're going to ask them to build out that list, and you're going to say, you're going to build out the list with them, and you're going to ask them for a day that you can reach out to those people. And you're going to get a date from that person. And when they commit to that, when they say the date, you're going to say, okay, so I'm going to follow up with you on that day. And we're going to start reaching out to those people on that day together. Sound good? So you're going to commit them to sharing with their friends. And then the next step is going to be adding them to the Facebook groups and welcoming them to the group publicly. You can send your people to me. I can make a Canva graphic, or you can download the Canva app and make your own little special graphic. I know that on isogenicsbusiness.com, they have some social media shareables as well. Associate launch. So this is for the person that said that they want to get their products paid for and they want to be a casual share. So step one, you're plugging them into the team pages, the Facebook pages. You can plug them into the Wellness Breakthrough. Just make sure that they're getting plugged in, and then you're going to send them the text-to-view template. Because most likely, if they only want to get their products paid for, they're probably not going to be sharing the business opportunity. So they are going to be asking people to do the product alongside of them. And there is a text-to-view template in the Team Easy training that is so easy to follow. They have one for the 30-day system and they have one for the collagen packs. And then step 3 is going to be listen to edification audio. So just really edifying the person, the prospect, and the presenter. So when you are doing a text-to-view template, you are going to be booking a 3-way call with that person that wants to get their products paid for. And you are leading that 3-way call for them. And you want that person to edify you in the process. So for example, it might sound something like, if I was doing the 3-way call, then my customer might say something like, okay, great. What I would love to do is get you on the phone with my girlfriend, Ashley. She is the person that introduced me to these incredible products I love so much. And she is amazing. She is an expert. She's been doing this for a while, and she has a really extensive background in health and wellness and in fitness. She was a personal trainer for 9 years, and she is the best person to talk to and ask questions with. So that's an example. And then the step 4 is going to be having them post on your social media. And it's going to be a very simple post. You can follow what they have in the Team Easy training site. It's very easy. And you are just going to have them share what they're doing and invite people in to do alongside of them. And then if you were doing the executive launch, you are launching a new business builder. So this is going to be more hands-on, and you want to make sure that you are holding their hand and walking them through this process until they are comfortable and confident to be on their own and they feel like they know what they're doing. So you want your people to feel prepared and that they have all the resources that they need to succeed. And a lot of the times when you have business builders that are coming in, these are full-time career people that only have an hour a day, or they are full-time moms. And guess what? They don't have enough time, enough hours in the day to be able to figure this out on their own and to put the puzzle pieces together. And they need you to hold their hand and to walk them through the system and the steps with them. And you are just helping that person become independent, and then you're teaching that person to do the same and teaching that person to do the same, and you're going to let this duplicate all the way down. And so with this executive launch, you are plugging them in to the team pages, our Wellness Breakthrough page, and our Bright Light Builders. You're plugging them into our Facebook group thread and these systems. you're having them watch these videos and having them review the PDF, and then you are doing calls with them and answering questions with them. Again, remember, you're booking a meeting from a meeting, and you're helping them get their business started. And you're doing this with them until they are able to do this on their own. So step one, plugging them in, getting them into the team pages, getting them plugged into the systems and the trainings, these videos and the PDFs, the files in the Bright Light Tribe Facebook group. And then step two is going to be executive launch. So that is where you are. If you go to the Team Easy training, again, thank you, Zach and Eden. They have it so well set up. If you go to the executive launch, you're going to want to print that out, and you are going to start to build your list. And I want you to build your list up to 100 names at least. And what you're going to do is you're going to go through all 100 names at whatever time frame you decide. You can do it in a week, you could do it in a month. And when you go through those 100 names, you're going to add more, and then you're going to add more. Remember, we don't want to fish from a small pond, we want to fish from a big pond. Okay, we want a lot of people that we're talking to that we can fill our pipeline with. And then step three is going to be the top-down invitation. So again, if you're wanting to build a business here, what is a business anyways? A business is something that you create that has systems in place and where people that work underneath you so that you have leverage. And you do not own a business unless you are able to step away from that business, and that business is able to grow with or without you there. So how do we create that in Isogenics? We create that leverage by casting the vision and finding that dream team of executives that want to build the business alongside of you. And you do that by sharing the business opportunity. And you can do that through the top-down invitation. You can do that by inviting people to our online opportunity calls. You can do that by inviting people to in-homes. And then the next step is going to be social media posts. And you can follow that link there. And again, you are doing 3-way calls with your people until they are comfortable and confident, and then you're teaching them to do the same for their people. And when it comes to business builders, it's really important to match energy for energy. And you will know that you have someone that is excited about doing the business when they are doing things on their own, when they are doing the training calls without you having to tell them, and when they are staying plugged in without you having to tell them, when they're sending you information on trainings in the system. So you want to match energy for energy, and you never want to feel like you're dragging people along with you. And you want to run with 5 at a time, and you want to pair up runners, and you want to keep the door open for customers for the business side. And that's something that you can always circle back with them and ask them, hey, I know that you weren't interested in doing the business before, but we're in such a great, exciting place. Are you open to having a new conversation about the business opportunity? And you're just meeting people where they're at. So if you have someone that they only want to commit to 30 minutes a day, great. If you have someone that wants to commit to 20 hours a week, amazing. If you have someone that wants to do this full time, perfect. Everything is perfect. And again, you want to match energy for energy. So you are going to spend the most time with the people that are showing up, that are putting in the work, and that really, really, really want this. Okay, so we are on step 8, events. And this is the end of this training video. We will be going over events for our next training video, and I will see you all there.